Welcome to the 2018 Cheez-It Bowl from the home of the Arizona Diamondbacks in Phoenix. The first time ever TCU and Cal get together on the gridiron, and they make a grand entrance. And here's a young man who has done it the absolute right way, and congratulations to him and what he's been. Garbers keeps his feet and gets cut down at the 49. Vernon Scott with a tackle after a gain of 17. Garber's pretty good on the move on tape, right?
Yeah, and I'm anxious to see how much improved Garber is. Kind of a pro-style, NFL-style coverage on the back end.
Pressure up the middle. Garber's got it free. And to the sideline for a first down to Cunavine Noah, the redshirt junior back from injury. How do you find your way to an 11-yard gain with that pressure coming? Laird in motion. They throw away from that. And incomplete. Well off the mark for Remigio. It's 4th and 11. What are you doing?
You're probably going to punt the ball right here.
Not at all. I mean, sometimes you end up having extra time for those guys, but for TCU, that was the whole central focus of practice as this one goes down the middle and intercepted. Jalen Hawkins was the only one who knew the ball was thrown, and Cal has a pick.
And these things happen when you're playing your third quarterback. Jerison Stewart, number 22, going down the seam, does not know the ball is coming, but certainly Jalen Hawkins does. And Jalen Hawkins is playing kind of a two-deep shell look, looking right into the quarterback. That's exactly what the safety is supposed to do. Break on the football, read the quarterback's eyes, and
it's their second foray into TCU territory. Brown, the tailback, it's a launch down the field, and Noah reels it in beautifully inside the 5. Noah back from injury, and he may have hurt himself again on that spectacular grab. Garbers, touchdown! He got by Collier to score.
good decision in the run game by Chase Garbers. It was a true quarterback zone read with Malik McMorris coming from right to left and stalking the defensive end to kick him out. The Garbers does a great job of riding the mesh, the running back into the offensive line, and then he pulls it and finds some softness off to the left side.
So they do pay off the turnover in less than 30 seconds. And the extra point for Greg Thomas is good for Cal.
Defensively has been off the hook good, and Gary Patterson is all about defense. They played it early and often in the Big 12 Conference under Gary Patterson.
Muhlstein, sideline ball and incomplete for Meeking. Bynum was trading paint with him down the sideline, and Cal's defense gets a stop. Garbers puts it on the spot one more time. Into TCU territory for Ian Bunting.
And once again, just watch the ball placement. Ball placement by a quarterback means yards after the catch by the receiver. And that's what we saw right there.
Saw Bunting earlier. McAllen Castles that time, and it's intercepted. Picked off by TCU and Julius Lewis to turn it over for the first time for the Horned Frogs defense.
In watching tape leading up to this game, a lot of teams go away from Lewis and try to pick on the other corner in Gladney, and this is why. Lewis just has a really good feel of offenses.
And here we go, second quarter, first meeting ever, TCU and Cal. That star player, Jalen Reagor, in motion. He can throw back to Muhlstein. Where's this going? Who knows? The other way. Flags everywhere. Hawkins' second pick inside the 20. Safe to say that's not what it looked like in the playbook.
I'm pretty sure you're right, and I specifically asked Sonny Cumbie, the offensive coordinator for TCU, if
illegal forward pass,
everything,
Number 17, offense, threw a second forward pass. The penalties decline. The result of the play is first down, Cal.
I asked Sonny Cumbie if Rager could throw the football, and he wasn't forthright with the answer. But
where's this supposed to go, you think?
I think it is a throw back to Rager, because see all the guys out there ready to block for him. It was almost like a throwback type of, almost like a kickoff where they run to one side and throw it back to the other.
So it's supposed to be another throw to Rager.
I think it's supposed to be a throwback to Rager, as near as I can tell, but it's front and center, and that was a good example of it, but it didn't go well for TCU on that one.
Garber's on play action. Intercepted! Nico Small! To the 44. The defenses smell points tonight.
We talked about the growth of Garber's, and this is not a good example of it. Small is going to be the safety to that side, and there was a route that went in front of Small that Garber's was anticipating would take Small with it, and that did not happen. You can't guess as a quarterback. Do linebackers?
I've never seen it. I mean, 23 a game for those guys. Muhlstein felt the heat, gave away the pocket, threw across his body, and Kanarchik ripped it off. Fifth interception in 16 minutes and change.
Well, the negative trifecta for a quarterback, and you named every one of them. Late and across your body and to the middle of the field, and Kanashik is a heady guy. I like the fact that they have more motivation in this bowl game after the beatdown that they faced with their rivals in Columbus.
There's Ty Summers, back from injury, the senior linebacker with a sack for 5.
He didn't act like he was interested in that right there.
Olanalua, TCU's largest gain of the night by far. It was 9 previously. That goes for 25.
And Olanalua is just a very decisive runner. Not real shifty. Nothing like Darius Anderson.
Muhlstein. Pressure. Muhlstein goes down. Sacked by Cal's Travion Beck, and Evan Rambo got in there to finish the deal, so Rambo closes out the drive. Cal, with the penalty, avoids the run-up and burns a timeout, so it was a very costly move on that play, as that ball is intercepted by Jeff Gladney for TCU. And Gladney leaves some time for the Horned Frogs as turnover number 6. Muhlstein, maybe it's with his legs. He was in front of the line of scrimmage, and it's picked off anyway. The third for Jalen Hawkins. Flag down, probably for an illegal forward pass.
Number 7, offense, was beyond the line of scrimmage where he threw the pass. The penalties decline. The result of the play is an interception and a first down.
Grayson Muhlstein actually would probably have the first down if he runs. I think you have to be ultra conservative. I actually like to spread it out and have Chase Forrest actually carry the football.
TCU rushes 3, pump and go. Sideline ball, it is caught! Beautiful grab by Jordan Duncan going down to the deck. It's a gain of 34.
A double move outside by Jordan Duncan. It's the pump and then the go. It's the sluggo, the slant, and then the go outside.
Third down for Forrest. And this is incomplete. Jeremiah Hawkins wasn't out of the break yet. And it's 4th down coming up.
Field position at a premium in this one.
Coots punting to Rager. This one he will run. Breaks one tackle. Rager on his way outside. Jalen Rager hurdles across the 35. There is a field position flip for TCU's electric sophomore.
Jason, we've talked about it multiple times tonight that Jalen Rager is that guy on the field collectively, let alone for TCU, that can change things in a heartbeat. I do not know why Stephen Coots kicks the football to number 1.
Well, Muhlstein just came off the field. So Olanalua is the Wildcat. 4th down and 2. Olanalua. No reverse, he runs it himself. 1st down and more. Olanalua. A runaway truck for 6.
Once again, Jalen Rager was used as the decoy in that fly motion late. Rager was coming across the formation behind Olanalua, but it was a design heavy run to the right side. Jalen Rager is not himself.
After further review, the ruling is the runner's knee was down with the ball short of the goal line. It'll be 1st and goal, TCU.
Exactly like he thought he should.
Olanalua once again playing quarterback. Olanalua at the goal line and not through the goal line.
Olanalua carries.
Play will resume after the media timeout.
Olanalua on that last run did get in according to instant replay. Ruling on the field overturned. It's a touchdown. Here's why.
And a great job by the replay booth. Just before that right knee of Olanalua goes down, he reaches across and penetrates that goal line. That's all he needed. And so we aren't officially in the 4th quarter yet. One untimed down before we actually turn the clock to quarter number 4.
They're going to give 3 seconds to the clock operator, so the extra point for Jonathan Song. And a windfall for those of you out there saying, I need more Cheez-It Bowl 3rd quarter.
And Paul Carcaterra is a reporter on that game, and he was saying that's Manny Diaz coaching his last game for Miami. He said this is a huge loss, something we should monitor.
Well, and Manny Diaz will go and coach that game, as you said, as Corey Bentley gets a sack to close out the 3rd quarter, and TCU's getting lively
End of the 3rd quarter.
in the warmth of Chase Field.
Just inside penetration by Bentley.
How mobile is Rodgers? And we're going to find out real fast. He shed Weaver, and Rodgers goes down. That's very last on the list of things they wanted to see, is somebody unabated at the guy who's dealing with a foot problem.
And Justin Rodgers does not see the blitzer whatsoever.
Brown turns it upfield. It's a 1st down for Cal. Number 4 of the half is a Haku again on a gain of 8.
4 out of 6 games. It's hooking the wagon to Patrick Laird.
Forrest across his body into traffic and trouble and picked off. Another interception. Vernon Scott this time.
And once again, this is good defense by Scott finishing the play, but it's dreadful decision-making by a quarterback. Throwing it late back inside, and that could have been picked off by one of a couple of TCU defenders, and just a bad decision by Chase Forrest. Waited a long time to get his opportunity to play. And
he's thrown for just 8 yards in this game on 5 completions. So they run into the line and driven back. Olanalua didn't get there. Evan Weaver sets up fourth down. What's your choice here?
Just check out the replay of Muhlstein going outside. Nobody checks the quarterback, and that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Olanalua to take a direct snap after Cal used the timeout, but the play clock winding down before we went away. A lot of talking by Olanalua. It is a power play to the right. Does he have enough? No, sir! Cal holds the line. Jalen Hawkins and his crew get the stop.
Well, TCU can do all they want in terms of window dressing. Olanalua doing a lot of stuff before the snap, but personnel-wise, there really wasn't anything to be done there except a power play to the right, which is exactly the stuff that Olanalua scored on. Forced TCU to do something other than the play they wanted to be in.
Forrest a little bit high. He was rescued by Ways. Up the sideline, Bo Ways. And a first down, Cal. The Michigan transfer for 22.
And a big body at 6'4", 220. He's out there by himself because I think TCU is running a cat blitz off the corner and really simplifies the read that the quarterback Forrest will have on this play.
He started the second half, Forrest. The senior on third down. Unloads and incomplete. Nico Small jumped it well. He got in front of Remigio. Fourth down.
Remigio coming on the crossing route, and Nico Small plays this extremely well.
He was second string starting the year. Darius Anderson out. Olanalua up the middle. Across midfield. First down, TCU. Davis and Hicks trapped him down. It's a rip at 33.
And in this critical situation, TCU has said, you know what, we think we can get something done between the tackles is when you penetrate that minute mark, which TCU just did.
Drive started at their own 10 for Muhlstein, who waited his turn to play. Now he fires for Jalen Austin, who gets torpedoed inside the 30. First down, TCU.
Austin was matched up on Hicks outside, and Hicks just gave way too much room on Austin. Just when you thought we've seen it all.
Cole Butts. But 44. Butts. And it is no good. We're going to overtime. Third down. Forrest cuts it loose. Intercepted. Jawan Johnson for TCU. All the way to the 11-yard line. Pick number 9.
Of course. Jawan Johnson just sinks underneath the curl right outside. Johnson was dropping inside, read the quarterback's eyes, and continued just to let the eyes take the defender to the football, and then he makes a great play on it.
There's a sideline warning as well off this return, sideline interference.
Yeah, up at the top, the official actually runs into someone in the TCU bench area.
So they're going to lose 15 yards off of that, was the official call.
Rager outside.
Low snap. Olanalua nearly got by the third level. Hawkins may have saved a touchdown. First touchdown TCU.
And what we've seen on the last couple of times that TCU has had the ball is the offensive line of scrimmage is starting to be moved by TCU's offensive line.
And Jonathan Song for the win for TCU. Song. And it's harmony for TCU in the Cheez-It Bowl. 10-7 in overtime. Jonathan Song, who was on the field before, he was pulled back for bunts at the end of regulation. And it was a beautiful song for TCU in a game that ran pretty long. 10-7 your final score. Let's give you the game summary if we have enough time for it. 9 interceptions, 28 pass yards for TCU. All we were missing was the partridge in the pear tree, but we got all kinds of Cheez-Its for you. Final score, 10-7 TCU over Cal in a wild game. Sports Center is now the ESPN app as the Capital One postgame trophy ceremony. See you.